What's up, people? STG418 here. Yes, STG418. That's our new name. That's our new handle. Um, a friend of mine suggested that I shorten my name a little bit. And I decided that STG. We both agreed that STG418 sounded pretty fucking cool. So now the new channel name is STG418. It's kind of gonna remind you that spazzy World War II assault rifle, from back in the day, 1945. Well, you guys probably weren't there, but you play with the STG before in COD 4 and World at War and all that shit, so guys know about the STG. Well, that's not what this video is about, man. Basically, we're gonna be talking about Cold War, man. Cold War, a game that has eluded me since 2020, man. I tell you, back in 2020 when I initially bought the game, I bought it on sale for about $40. A coworker was just badgering me to get the game. Go get Cold War, it's on sale, go get Cold War. I'm like, okay, man, relax. I get the game, I play it. Because sometimes coworkers just want to randomly, if they game, they just want to play games with you and shit. So I proceeded to go and buy Cold War on Battle.net on PC, and well, actually I did play the beta before, didn't like it, but I was convinced to get it just to give it a chance, see how the full game was. And of course, Modern Warfare, what the fuck? Call of Duty games nowadays are notoriously unfinished when they release. It usually takes them about a year, maybe a year and a half for them to completely be finished, and that's when you should decide to actually pick the game up and play it. So I absolutely hated this game. I thought the TTK was way too goddamn long. I thought that it felt very outdated compared to 2019 when I played that. Funny enough, I bought 2019 after this game. And I just thought 2019 was way more advanced. The gun sounds were better. The movement was better. The tactical sprint just gave a whole new element of depth to the movement in the game. And Cold War felt like something totally outdated, like 10 years too fucking late, man. But to my surprise, playing the game in 2023, I've actually grown pretty fond of the game. It runs flawlessly. I mean, it runs sometimes upwards of 150 frames per second on my PC. I get very little lag. The game has clearly been optimized for competitive play compared to Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Vanguard. That is a huge milestone, because whenever I play Call of Duty Vanguard, and my connection is perfectly fine. It's fast. It's perfectly fine. I have 1 gig internet. But for some strange reason, Modern Warfare 2 just kind of like really doesn't want to run properly. It runs really poorly on my internet setup. I don't know why. I just get a ton of ping. Was a packet loss, and my ping would be like at 35, and the game would feel super jittery and super just unplayable at that ping. Yeah, man, and the maps are way better. They're a lot more suited for run and gun style gameplay. I can't tell y'all how many times I played Modern Warfare 2 and just outright skipped maps, outright backed out of lobbies because I didn't want to play fucking Crown Raceway. I didn't want to play fucking Sana, whatever that stupid ass map is with all them damn cars and you can't see anything. Goddamn Tarak. I can't tell you how many times I've backed out of matches before they even started because I've seen those 3 dreaded fucking maps before the game even started, man. And Cold War, they have a lot of the old maps from Black Ops 1 in there, and Black Ops 2 as well. All the classic maps from the old games are in there, but there's also the launch maps, which are pretty bad, but some of the new maps that they did release on the game are pretty good, and they're just designed for run and gun COD. And yeah, the scorch streak system in the game unfortunately does make for a rather boring multiplayer experience. It's not very good. You end up most of the time getting your score streaks, getting your kill streaks, really, but score streaks, let's just say score streaks. You end up getting your premier score streaks like the chopper gunner and all the other deadly score streaks. You end up getting that shit pretty much towards the end of the match. If you're playing, at least if you're playing free for all. I play free for all. Excuse me. I play free for all mostly when I play this game. So, yeah, you end up pretty much getting your score streak towards the end of the match when you're like 25 kills up and stuff. So it really is like, what is even the point? But it does make for a more balanced multiplayer experience, being that a lot of the score streaks are going to just be support score streaks that you're going to see in like maybe the beginning, starting the match. So even if somebody does really good, they're not going to just splash everybody by just getting all these kills. You know, you still have a fighting chance by coming back with these score streaks. So the score streak system do make things a little balanced. It's still kind of very flawed, that especially if you play elimination modes like TDM and free for all, you end up getting a lot of your score streaks towards the end or the middle point of the match, and you're just kind of like, okay, what's the point of me getting this? We're almost done with the damn game. And as I said before, y'all, I hated this game. Hated this game in 2020. Absolutely hated it. This out of the 3 or 4 CODs that have came out over the last, I believe, what, 3 years, 4 years, 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022. Out of the 4 CODs that have came out over the course of those 4 years, Cold War was my least played. I played Vanguard more than I played Cold War. I played 2019 more than I played Cold War. Why? Because I just didn't like the feel of the game compared to those two. Didn't like the feel of the game. I didn't like the look of the game. I mean, I just like the game. You guys gotta listen. It just felt outdated and old, you know. But it's just something about going back to it now, after playing Modern Warfare 2 and dealing with all this SBMM shit that's on that game, dealing with these shitty ass maps, dealing with this shitty algorithm for the current Call of Duty experience. Going back and playing Cold War, man, it just, I don't know, it just flows now. I don't know. It's just a flow to it. It feels so much more relaxing to play. It's not as sweaty and try hard as Modern Warfare 2. And it doesn't give players as much tools to be sweaty and try hard like in Modern Warfare 2. You know, like, again, campy maps. The movement is a little bit more nerfed. It's not as crazy as Modern Warfare 2, so you're a little bit slower. Gunplay is a little bit more important. Well, it's important, of course, in Modern Warfare 2, but the gunplay in Cold War feels just a lot more grittier, heavier. I don't know, a lot more. Heavy is just a good way to honestly describe it, man. It just feels a lot different than Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 feels a lot more of like a campy game. A game really made for campers, man. And really made for just being like what they call sentinels. Like, yeah, it's really just like campy as fuck. Yeah, man, and just ultimately, I think you guys, I think right now Cold War is on a free weekend, I think, or something like that. Some kind of free trial. I don't know. You guys just need to check out Cold War, man. It's a good, if you like your old school Call of Duty experience where you didn't have to camp to win, the game wasn't campy as fuck. SBMM wasn't just smacking you around, fucking you over as a player. If you want something to where you can enjoy your Call of Duty experience in 2023, you need a modern Call of Duty that you can go back and reminisce in the days of when you used to just go on COD and run a gun and enjoy yourself as Call of Duty gamer. You guys need to go and play that Cold War, man. It's a viable game in 2023. It's worth going back to. Ditch Modern Warfare 2 for now till the game gets a little bit better. I guess, I don't know when it's gonna get better. Maybe when the next COD comes out and then they start to, you know, finish up the game or whatnot. But man, I don't know. Lately, I have over 220 hours on Modern Warfare 2, man, and it's one of those games that's just so polarizing. I could never say I hate it. I could never say I love it. It's just there. It's just, I don't know. I'm polarized by the game. I hate it sometimes a lot, and I love it sometimes. It's just, I've never played a game that's had me going in two directions like that. It's mixed signals. It is probably the best way to fucking describe shit. Mixed signals, like a motherfucker. Anyway, guys, SCG418. You guys know me. I love you. Hope you love me. Hope you enjoyed the video, baby. And I'm out. Peace.